Hey, 45 and 46 crossbred gilts. These will be 96 litters. There's four of them. This pin and then the pin following. Good litter of hogs sired by doing this. As I've talked, the burger boar we've used so much the last fall, and this crop and this group of pigs that we fared, majority of those are those hogs, and they fed well for us here this fall. Going into it, we like what they're bringing, the power and dimension to the table. Mother would be a Big Step Vendetta, actually a Lindner gilt we picked up that was shown in the Pure Influence in 2011 in Indy Expo. Brantley showed her. She was reserve Pure Influenced. That was a good kind of a gilt that we like using those influence to get a little more consistency, and we're darn sure glad we did. We thought doing this matched up with her to bring a little more power and dimension to the table, and that's exactly what we did here. So we're going to start with lot 45. This is 96-2, 96-2, and these gilts here, I don't know if they're market or breeding, depending on your setting. They've got enough sheer power and muscle that you can go in that market setting, but at the same time, they might have enough just set in them to go to a breeding setting in a lower date, but have some dimension and have some power, and that's what this 96-2 does have. She's a little extra in terms of her heaviness of structure. She's a good centered kind of a gilt that still offers shape, muscle, and dimension, and plenty mobile enough on her feet and legs. I just think a nice hog that's going to be easy maintaining, that's going to have a few of those extras that are going to be easy to keep in terms of shape and muscle, on a market setting for darn sure. 96-3, lot 46 is a gilt that's really good looking from the side in terms of still being elevated enough but still stout enough about her skull. She's sound and mobile on her feet and legs and has some dimension. She's going to be a little more moderate in her type and kind, and I think that's all right. Probably fits a market setting early on, or unless you want to take her to heavier weights, maybe more of a breeding, but going to be a powerhouse gilt that's going to be easy to show, easy to keep, and easy to feed.